Share 33. The Emotional Age of an Adult. Right about that same time, 1992, when I was 32 years old and I was 7 years sober, I dated a woman whose brother I had known when I was 12 years old. At that time he was 25, and he taught me to smoke pot and ride a motorcycle on the same day. He totally corrupted me. However, I had not had any contact with their family at all for 20 years. So there I am, 7 years sober, 32 years old, and now I'm dating that guy's sister. She took me to an island in the Caribbean, Tortola. I had been there with my family also when I was 12. There was a boat named the Rob Roy. I hadn't seen that boat since I was 12 either. Next to Tortola was Peter Island, which we visited. I hadn't been there since I was 12. We also went to this hotel in Virginia called the Homestead in Hot Springs. And I used to go there also with my family when I was 12. Lastly, I came into contact with the brother again in the house in Washington where he had corrupted me. I was convinced that my higher power was forcing me to relive being 12 years old all over again. Perhaps I speculated that I had overlooked a crucial lesson the first time that I was 12, and now was going to be given a second chance to learn it now that I'm 7 years sober. And I thought about those people in AA who say that they stopped growing emotionally when they picked up their first drink. And now I had probably stopped even before that. I did the math, and that would have meant that I stopped growing emotionally when I was 5 years old. If I'm 7 years sober, and I started smoking pot at age 12, well, I thought, take 7 from 12, and that makes 5. Well, I looked at it, and it made kind of a lot of sense to me. In my childhood, I would have been going through enough trauma at the age of 5, changing languages and countries for the second or third time to stop growing and block things out. I realized from that perspective, at 32 years old, that I was emotionally a lot younger than my biological age, but that my higher power was walking me back through my childhood a second time, in more ways than I knew, and that he was in charge of it, not me. That kept me coming back to AA, feeling intrigued as to the path that my higher power had me on. Until I was 8 years sober. Then something else caught my attention about why to keep coming.